this is something I sort of talked about last time, but I did it very badly, so let's try it badly again this time. And hopefully it'll get a little less bad each time. I've been trying this dating app, this VR dating app. And I'm pretty sure at one of my like older previous stand-ups, I came up with this idea thinking I was some genius. And I think somebody in chat said it already existed, and eventually like through Twitch I found what the dating app is. And I was ranting because like some dating apps, you like get this profile that you read and maybe some pictures, some text to get to know who this person is, like a little bit, like, minuscule, less than 0.001% you could gleam off of the profile. And I was ranting, I was complaining because I was getting frustrated. I was getting frustrated that I was getting frustrated at the profiles. See, okay, I need to preface some of this. I'm a very selfish and judgmental asshole. The bane of my existence is expectations. I expect everything to work my way. That's why every time my Vive Wireless dies, I get pissed off. But point on that, tonight every time Vive Wireless dies, I'll make a dick joke. I'll try to distract myself with a dick joke. I don't know if I have that many dick jokes because the Vive Wireless is going to break a lot, but it'll be a good test of my improv skills. I'm back from vacation, so I have some energy to spare. Although I feel like I need a vacation for my vacation. I'll talk a little bit about that later if I feel like it. But the dating app, oh geez. Wow, where did I go? Yeah, so yeah, selfish asshole. Okay, so I'm judging these profiles, right? And as I'm judging, I'm getting frustrated. I'm making myself angry, like I always do. And what I didn't like was just like really brief profiles that told me nothing about the person, or profiles that like only talked about what they wanted in a person that they were looking for on the relationship app, and told nothing about like themselves or their qualities or their values or stuff like that. Stuff that I care about, right? The stuff that I expect everybody else to care about. That's not true, but that's like, in my stupid little brain, that's sort of the gears that are turning there. So the analogy I tried to use last time was like dating is like trading, like bartering, like old age barter. And I feel like I've put up a pretty good barter. I've sort of like put myself out there, like in my profile. The first line I write is like, I'm gonna paraphrase, I don't remember exactly what it wrote, but I basically said, I'm really messed up, but I'm working on it. Which I guess is the theme of the concert today. I forgot where I'm at with my stretches. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm really messed up. And I guess what I'm trying to do with, anyways, I'm not going to over-explain again the profile, but what's my point? My point is, in my profile, I try to like talk about myself, interests, because I know people sort of bond over similar interests. I talk about dancing and singing and stand-upping and songwriting. I talk about cooking. I love to cook. I recently added something else too. I forgot what they were. Apparently they're not that important. But sunsets. Yeah, something about like me liking sunsets. So like little things that people could use to go, oh, like we share some similar interest, or hey, this person seems interesting for whatever reason. Like I'm trying to give them something. And if like they see that about me, hey, I'm not interested in getting to know a person who like loves the music that much, whatever, like then they know, and that's perfectly fine. Then they can swipe left or right or whichever it is. I'm too boomer to know, but so that's me, right? Like I feel, and I put like a lot of pictures that I felt, sort of, or portraying my personality as I saw it. So like fun stuff and cute stuff and serious music stuff, like me dancing with friends and having fun, or me dancing alone and being serious, or me being cute in chibi form. So I feel like I put out a lot, right, for people. So like now I'm expecting something back, like an asshole. Um, so I'm reading these other people's profiles, like an asshole, and I'm just seeing like, oh, I'm like this person, or hey, like I'm chill, I'm looking for friends, and it's just it. It's like 2 sentences or something, and I'm like, well, that doesn't really give me a lot to go off of, and then I get frustrated. It's like, you know, like we're like bartering ourselves, right? It's like trading Pokemon cards, and like your Pokemon card is like a Caterpie. Meanwhile, my Pokemon card is like that new trash Pokemon. But at least it's interesting. I don't know if I'm making a point. Let's move on. So, anyways, that's one thing that triggered me lately. Oh, another thing that sort of pissed me off. This is sort of getting a little more serious. Is I mentioned earlier people who like only say what they're looking for, but not talk about themselves. So they're like saying, I want this, I want that, I want this in a person, but they're not saying who they are. I am this. I'm trying to be this. I like this. They don't say that. And that pisses me off too, because because it reminds me of myself. Anything that pisses me off to that extent, it's because it reminds me of myself. I just have to sort of walk back and figure out why. Why does it piss me off? Why does it remind me of myself? Well, because this selfish asshole, unempathetic, unaware of people's feelings and emotions and life and how amazing people can be and how amazing the people's stories can be, like I treat people like objects. And like the red flags that fly off for me when I see profiles like that is like, oh, that person's just like me, or just like I was. This person isn't looking to learn or get to know a person. This person is expecting to fill in their own puzzle piece of a fantasy romantic fantasy, a Disney fantasy. They're trying to fulfill this happily ever after idea. They're not, I fucking hate this phrase, they're not in love with the person, or they don't love people. They love only themselves, and they love the idea of having someone just to have someone because they think that'll make them happy. And when I say they, I really mean me, because again, the reason I hate it so much and it fucking triggers me is it reminds me of me. So that's cool. Treating people like objects. You might as well just grab a dildo at that point. If you're gonna treat somebody like an object, there's an object. You're not gonna, you could fuck it. Or whatever like toys you could fuck out there, and you won't hurt it, and it won't hurt you unless you like that and you try to. But moving through,